the house further from this, like, are they all clustered together or are they all far apart?
They're clustered pretty close together. This looks to be kind of like a communal village of sorts. You're not sure what they do here. As you get a little bit closer to the center of their small village, you see a couple lights on in some huts, kind of coming through the like open doors. The open like door doesn't have it. There is no door. The open doorway. Um,
Hmm.
you see what looks to be sheep, kind of like huddled into a small pen. Looks to be 5 or 7 sheep, somewhere between there. You're not looking probably too closely. Um, then you also see a couple racks that look to have like leather tanning on them.
Hmm.
Is it a leather armor?
No, it's tanning.
No, I'm just kidding. Well, so I asked Momo, what do you want to do, man?
I kind of really like at least something for a weapon if we're gonna do this.
Cool, cool. I look around. Is there any like I don't know, sickles?
Give
Just
me a perception check.
any sickles? Anything that could be used as like a weapon?
Looking for improvised weapons.
Anything.
All right.
Everything. I start having like the Sherlock Holmes thing.
All right.
Like-
You see a shovel. Other than that, not really much. No spears. Nothing really good.
I'll take the shovel then at least, so I have something.
Okay.
So, I look around. Like, do they have windows and stuff?
They have windows?
Yeah, in the houses.
No. It's mostly just door frames and their little tiny huts.
Hmm.
Got thatch roof. Nothing big. It looks like a place where they just sleep.
Well, I tell Sunny, what should we do? What should we do to get someone?
There's 5 huts, by the way.
Only 5?
Yes.
Tight. I thought those would be like 10. Yo, all right. So Sunny, what do you want to do, man?
They're
We should,
decent sized huts.
Wait, how big
I
are
was
they?
gonna say,
They look family sized, if I could describe.
Well, I guess it's like almost 5 families, women and children. 5 dudes at most. Actually, 4. 1 dude is dead.
If that's the
Yeah, I
town he
could
was coming to.
I could try sneaking in.
No, I'm talking about the funeral.
Oh.
Like you said, like a child and a mother or whatever are crying or something like that. Like I assume
there's
the
10
father
people.
is dead.
What were you looking at? You couldn't see inside the casket, though, so you don't know who was dead, just to be clear. You didn't come
Okay.
close enough for that.
Oh yeah.
But I tell Azlan I could try sneaking into at least one of the cabins, seeing what's in there, and so we could
Yes.
get in there.
Let's. Okay. Do I hear crying in one of the houses?
No?
Okay. Perfect. I was looking for the. That was my key. Okay, so I asked him, try to sneak your way into one of the houses and like see what's going on.
Like anyone in particular, or just a random one?
Hmm?
Like which hut do you want me to go in?
What's the closest one to us?
It's just a hut.
Okay, whatever.
Doesn't
Any of
matter.
them.
If you're
Just
just going
look for-
random, just tell me.
Okay, I'll just do a random hut. Just
Okay.
fuck
You
it.
Hopefully
sneak
it's the
up.
one-
I'll just roll to see who's in there.
Can I roll to see if it's the widow's hut?
I rolled to see if it's the widow's hut. And you don't know she's a widow, by the way.
Yeah.
You're just making
Should
that
be a mourning
conclusion.
mother.
She could be a
Um,
Blackwood.
Anyway, you give me your sneaky skills. Hide in
It's a move
shadows,
silently.
move silent, both.
I don't have any armor, so
That's a positive, you know. Just-
It's a fail.
These are not passes.
Okay. Right. You sneak, or at least you think you're sneaking, into this small hut. There's no candle on inside. You see as you enter a woman, a teenage girl, and then a kind of like middle-aged man. Yeah,
Sleeping?
sleeping. You think you can't see in the dark, so they're just like small
Yeah,
figures.
I can't.
Okay, so report back.
Yeah.
Don't give him instructions. Did you yell that?
Did
I'm gonna
you yell
assume
it?
you.
No, I was planning on like sneak. I try to. Well, I sneak back out to go tell him that there's a middle-aged man and a young girl and a woman,
Okay.
and ask him what he wants to do. I can go hit him with a shovel if you want me to.
Let's
try. It's dark in there.
let's wait. Let's
Come.
try to do.
Come.
Let's.
There you go.
Go, just get all three of them.
I'll hit him with the shovel. Don't worry, it'll be quick.
Okay, well, okay, let's. Okay, I asked him. Let's try another house to see if we has less people in it.
Do another random house out of the last 4.
Exactly.
Okay. You see a similar. Give me your sneaking.
Okay.
Okay, hold on. Where are you rolling this, by the way? Because I don't see it.
It's to me.
Oh.
Okay. It's better you don't see it.
Oh, that was a close one.
Yeah, sure. Okay, you sneak into this hut. You see a similar sight, except instead of a teenage girl, it's a teenage boy. It's the only significant difference. They're very clearly different people, but
Yeah. I go and tell him what I saw in that one. I say, you just hurry up, pick. We do this quick.
Okay, let's do. Okay, so let's pick the house with the two women.
Idea.
Okay, so my plan is, I tell them the plan. I will suck the soul out of. Or does it make noise when I do it, or is it just?
they scream. Yeah,
They scream.
like
you're literally
Really?
like I
their
described.
life
It's like
force out of them.
it's like Shadows of Mordor, right? You ever
I
played
was
that
like,
game?
like the last escaping breath type shit. I wasn't
No.
expecting blood
It's like
curdling
they
screams.
scream in terror and they stare into your eyes, and your eyes both go white, and they just like eventually go limp from the de-aging, right? Or the aging. Yeah, aging. They don't de-age.
What I know from the spirit eye ritual, how close together do the murders have to be for it to work?
In direct succession, so within an hour
As
of
in
each other.
stab. Oh, within an hour.
Yeah,
Okay,
but
cool,
that
okay.
needs to be prepared.
Yeah, so I'm gonna have to like kill the parents of 3 families, get the children, stab them without them making any noise. Okay, I have to kill all the parents in this village.
So like it describes, first you have to stab out your own eye, right? That's the
Yeah.
first sentence. So you'd have to start there and hope you finish in time.
Or else I have to stab out the other eye.
No, but to be clear, if you don't do it within the hour, kill those 3 people, you lose your eye, right? With no
Yeah.
benefit. And you can't just be like, well, now I want to do the spell. You'd have to stab out your other eye and then sacrifice the 3 people for a new casting, right? Since it's in the description. So if you lose your eye prior to the casting this, you don't. It's not an empty slot, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so I tell them, let's go into the. You want to check one more house? Or I ask you want to check one more house?
I guess. Yeah.
Let's
I'll
check one more house.
Okay, give me your sneakings. Oh my god. It's the second one on a perception check. Don't even roll them. Who cares?
Oh yeah, look at those.
Doesn't matter. They've rolled an 8, a 1, and a 1, and I'm not even rolling the stats for the 1, but for the 8 they weren't good enough to see you. You're failing, but they're failing too. You walk into a hut with
Nuclear family.
no. With the 2 older, probably gentlemen, probably 40s. They look pretty buff.
Shit, they're buff old dudes.
Mm-hmm.
Tell Azlan that there's some buff old dudes over there.
They are
So I
they are
think-
cuddled together.
Oh, well, they're our first victims. Because there's no third person, and 2 zombies is gonna be
okay,
useful.
right.
That's my main problem. A third victim would make this way more
I
complex.
try and bring a little non-heteronormativity into my game.
I'm it's not about that.
This is the treatment.
Well, okay, so we break into that one. We go into that house.
Okay, well, how do you just do it? Okay, they see
Wait,
you.
Wait, what do you mean? How do I do it?
How do you do it? You say we break in. Oh, you were talking
Oh,
to Sonny.
Guns like blazing, or
I thought you were
just
giving. I
sneak
thought
in?
you were giving me your action. I was like, that's very vague.
So I was like, we break in, we slit their throats. Like this is like my idea. Jesus.
with my shovel.
Oh yeah, you have a shovel. Okay.
Take this.
Okay, I have okay, so I asked him to crack the door of the house or whatever. There's no
There's no
lights in there, right?
There's no door. It's a door.
It's wait, it's just a doorway?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, I just gaze in. I just gaze in from the road.
Okay. You see two men sleeping cuddled
This
together.
would have been so much easier too. Yeah, you can actually see.
I thought there were doors. That was my problem.
No.
I can see everything.
I said
Okay.
I clarified very clearly. I said doorway.
Okay.
I said
Well,
doorway
I-
so that because
what are the
Literally
floors
went
made
like,
of?
you want me to sneak in? I'm like, okay, I guess.
Are the floors made of wood?
no.
No.
It's dirt
Oh
floors.
my
That's
god.
yours.
Okay, never mind. Well, what I do is like, is there? Can I see a kitchen knife or something on the counter?
There's no counter.
Sure.
Yeah.
What-
Oh, do they have
Yeah, this-
anything? Is there anything inside the house besides the bed?
It's a dirt floor.
No. Okay. Well,
They have blankets. They have blankets on.
well, what's your strength, monkey man?
Not good. Sonny,
Okay.
I guess he disappeared. Maybe.
Well,
it's
I'll
his-
hand Sonny the sickle
Here.
then.
Okay, hand me the sickle.
Okay, you're
so
not
what's your
proficient.
Plunder my
with it.
way in.
No, well, like, as long as we get in there, I can
Okay,
Okay,
strangle.
so I'm gonna give you some insight on this.
Sonny?
I need what?
You hit at a minus. Give me a second. I'll find it. You hit at a minus 3 with your sickle.
Okay.
So do you, Nahom, if you use the shovel.
I'm
Both,
using
you
my,
both
I'm not
just.
using the shovel. I'm using my hands. I'm strangling him.
Okay. You don't hit at a minus 3, but just to be clear, the improvised weapon or the other thing will be a minus 3 to hit.
Okay.
Yeah, like I have a lot of strength. I can
Okay,
strike.
so you take the sickle, you use your hands, and do you just run in there? What do you?
Not
how do
running
you
there, but
push?
like sneak in,
Okay.
Just walk in because apparently they don't.
walk in. I guess.
Do you both walk in?
Tiptoe.
What the fuck? Okay. You both walk in. I'll roll it for both of them. They both deserve it. Okay. You're walking in, and you hear one of them go, "Ugh, Todd, what's going on? Why are you up, Todd?" Then he kind of like touches him, and then his eyes like look up at the two of you as you walk into his hut, and goes, "Hello."
Strangle.
And he
He doesn't scream, does he? Like I immediately jump when he wakes up and strangle him.
roll initiative because he rolled a natural 20 on his perception check.
He. Oh wow, that's actually okay.
He
wanna roll
rolls
initiative or
a
you want me to roll?
1 on his initiative. You have to tie him if he goes first.
You know this hurts, right,
You want us to roll initiative?
Sonny? I mean, Sonny, where you at?
Sonny, are you here?
He's not here.
You here, bro?
Okay, just rewind a bit. Tell him everything that happened when he gets here, as it happened, and then we'll talk about it.
Are you rolling the initiative?
Oh my god. You're fucking me right on the natural one.
I'm sorry.
I'm not
what-
fucking you. He rolled a natural 1 on a d10.
Okay, Sonny, do you hear what just happened? Oh my god.
Sonny? Hello? Yeah, so you rolled a natural 20. His partner rolled a 2, if that's brings your mind at ease.
No, I'm just thinking like, what are the fucking odds that like the old people or like the two people, not the old people,
They're in their 40s, excuse
okay,
me.
the two, what are the odds that like for the first time they roll a 20 and then followed up by a 1? How unlucky
Would it
do
have
I-
been better if they caught him, the monkey man, sneaking into their home? To be clear, like,
No, I'm
let's
just
have
saying,
some
like,
perspective.
I mean, just the sheer like out bullshittery of like their
dice.
existences.
The dice don't
Exactly.
like you. Mm-mm.
Oh my god. Sonny. Oh my god. Now too.
Where is Sonny?
Hello?
Hello?
Yeah,
Alright.
they woke up.
Okay,
Yes.
Sonny, let me explain what happened. He rolled a natural 20 on his perception check when we walked in.
Yeah.
His partner rolled a
followed by
natural 2.
a natural 1 on his what's it called, his turn.
His D10 initiative.
His
Okay,
So we have to
I'm
roll
thinking-
a 1 to tie him to strangle him in time before he screams and wakes up the rest of the town.
So who wants to
Or-
roll?
Option 2, we
Yeah.
Run?
option 2, we run. Those are the two options. But either way, we have to roll our initiative, and then we have to make that decision.
Do you want me to roll it or do you want to roll it?
Like my action to go strangle him doesn't matter unless like we roll natural 1. So
Nope.
he
Uh,
wasn't. Oh my! Pause for a second.
He-
My dad just got home. I need to say something to him real quick, and then we can continue.
Okay.
Oh my god. He does scream.
Yeah, the hook nose, rib, freaking creepy gray man comes to strangle him.
With the
Of course he's
monkey.
gonna scream. Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like the monkey would. I
With
guess
a
I'm
sickle.
5 foot
You
tall
guys
monkey.
look evil.
Yeah.
Like you don't have anywhere to like shackle this sickle. It's just in your hand,
Yeah.
right? Like awkwardly.
I'm standing behind the crooked nose gray man with my sickle, just a 5 foot tall monkey. Like,
I just imagine your like head peeking out with like a sickle in your hand. Like, are we gonna get him?
Exactly.
Are we gonna get him? And then the man just Todd opens his eyes, and Brad opens their eyes and goes,
Ah!
"It's the clan." Not again.
Fuck.
Even worse,
Man,
they were an interracial couple.
Wait,
This
why
is
would
a
they
hate crime.
immediately? What gets me? So why would they immediately scream? I guess.
A man holding
just-
at a monkey man. So he rolled a natural 20. He can see you, right?
Oh, he can see everything in the dark as well.
He can see everything that's he just like
Oh,
opened his eyes and
in
his
my
eyes
mind, I was
adjusted
thinking-
quickly.
Holy shit.
In my mind, there's two figures in
And
the night.
He saw you with a hooked nose, and then he saw a monkey standing behind you with a sickle in his hand, right? Would you scream if that's what you woke up to? Because I would. I don't know. Maybe Brad and Todd just have weird emotions, but they scream, look at you, and jump up. Do they try and push? I'm gonna roll a morale check to see
You know
if
what's
they
the
fight.
worst part about this too? Yeah, there were only 2 of them, but they're probably the strongest of the village.
They are.
That's another stereotype that's not met with these two. What a progressive couple, right? Before they kill us.
All right. What was I? Oh yeah, this is a morale check. Okay. One of them goes to deck you. He goes for the one with the sickle, missing with a 3. The other tries to push past you. Let's see his deck check, and he does. He pushes.
Yo,
he pushes past the two
how loud
of
was
you.
the scream?
I'll give you an opportunity attack since you have a weapon, Mr. Monkey Man.
Yeah.
-3. It was a loud scream. He goes, Todd! Todd! Get the gun. No, not get the gun. Get the shovel! Get the shovel!
We have the shovel.
That's a miss. The man,
Yeah.
kind of twists his way around you. This is Todd, and he just, runs out.
You know what's funny
Oh,
though?
no.
This exact same situation happened last time.
Yeah.
When we try to continue mine, like this exact same
Oh.
situation happened. Remember, I
No,
tried
there
to go
wasn't
into
a
the
gay
house.
couple.
Huh? No. I'm saying as in like the couple woke up. I had to start hitting him. When
Yeah,
he
but
was
you
down, I
didn't
had
you
to
take
run.
him out? I think you took him out. You killed them.
No, I killed them, and then I
And
had to sprint away.
People came in a
Yeah.
riot, but it
It's
was
the
a bigger
exact-
it was a bigger village, to be clear.
Like, hold on, can we take the village?
I don't know. Can you?
Fuck you, screw it. Yeah, let's
Either
take it.
either way, you have Brad in front of you, right? Todd's ran out. You can still see him. He's running, screaming, going, "Help! Help! Demons! Demons in the night!"
Screw it, soul reap. Like you want? Okay, hold on.
You
First,
soul reap? That takes 5 rounds, just to be clear.
I'm saying, Sonny, do you want to take on the town?
I mean, fuck it. Might as well at this point.
Yeah,
or else
screw
we're not
it.
gonna get anywhere.
Exactly. Either this or we go to a new town and this happens again. Soul reap, but not soul reap. What do you think? Let's try to murder him.
I mean,
Make a
you
decision.
have the shovel.
This is
Yeah, you just decide what you want to do. You can try soul. I'll try and protect you while you're doing it.
Screw it. Soul reap.
okay. Give me a roll to hit.
To actually hit it too.
He fails a saving throw if you hit him. You do not hit him.
Is that? Oh yeah. I keep thinking AC of 7. I just have to hit this. I was like, no.
He dodges out of the way of you trying to grab him, and looking at both of you with fear in his eyes and anger as well. What do you do, Momo?
I'll try and swing at him.
Sickle. Try to slit his throat.
Scab.
Minus
Cold
3.
shot. Cold shot. I'm not even sitting in my chair. I'm sitting in my
That would have been a hit
beanbag
if there was no
5 feet
-3,
away.
but because there's a -3, it's not a hit. You continue to hear Todd scream throughout the village. Get up! There's demons attacking Brad! Help! He's
It's like,
fighting them off. What a
oh.
brave soul. And you hear rustling. You see some lights coming out of the huts now. Brad feebly tries to punch at you, missing.
In my mind, there's only 4 more dudes in the village. Can we take 4 opponents if we can bottleneck them?
Probably could.
Okay.
You know what we
Screw
should
it.
have done? We should have brought our friend.
You know what? I was thinking this was a stealth mission. Like,
Yeah.
or maybe we should have dug up that guy's husband and be like, "I'm back, baby."
I think the issue was when you like poke your head into every hut in town, you're rolling the odds that eventually your die won't like cast in your
didn't know
favor. You know,
Alright, cool.
that's what it is. So what do you guys do? It's your turn, at least for now. There are other people moving, but you don't have any idea what's happening outside the hut. Because you're focused on Brad.
What do I do?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I
Soul Reap?
I
Or what?
how Soul Reap.
Okay. That's a miss. Momo, what do you do?
Can I just do something real quick just to see, just for my
No.
own sanity? Like I
Have a
said,
turn.
Sure,
Hold on.
go ahead.
thanks. Nope. Oh, there it is.
Wasted that one, huh?
Of course. Oh, one more just for good measure. Of course.
What?
I mean, what are the odds of this? You know, this
The
is just
devil's
You-
number.
no, he was
one more?
almost the
Oh,
devil.
one more. Okay, there it is. But look at. I mean, you look at my. I mean, what are the fucking odds?
Evil rules evil. That's the rules. Okay.
Well,
Sonny, what do
so
you do?
Is it? I'm gonna swing at. Is it Dave?
I'm gonna
Was it?
refresh my page.
It's Brad.
Brad. -3. Oh, that's not equals 3. My bad. -3. A 12.
I should keep the natural one, but I'll let you have the 12 this time. Okay, roll me damage. It's a D4, I think. Is it? Hold on, let me read it. Sickle, D4, yeah. +1.
Yes.
+1.
+1.
Yeah. Okay.
So it's a
let's
5.
Say a prayer. Nope. He does not go down as you slash the sickle into his shoulder. He screams, going,
I go.
Todd! 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 Help! They're killing me! Alright, he goes again, trying to desperately fight for his life.
We
You,
will
like,
bathe in the blood.
You can't tell if he's trying to get past you or punch into you, but he fails. What do you do? Puss.
I hit him with a goddamn shovel at this point.
D20 -3.
It's just
What?
your
What?
name's not fixing for me now because I saw in my OBS you changed to Azlan, but it still says Puss for me. All right. That is not a hit.
Can I see what the roll was? It's a 7.
7.
Okay.
Got one more than
s-
6.
That's hold on. Let me just let's do one more. Oh, there it is. There's that good shit that's never gonna come
Okay.
again.
Momo, what do you do?
I'll swing one more time, hopefully killing
Okay.
him. Yes.
All right.
D4 +1.
You hit him.
4.
You bring him down as you sickle his throat open. He
Bathe in the blood.
and falls to the ground. Can I get a perception check from Momo as well?
Probably best that it's you.
Who was it? Was it me or?
Mhm.
It's Mumu Momo.
I think it's a 13.
At this point, I'm like thinking, just like, you know, I'm just gonna
Oh!
turn my whip.
Just totally, I'm just,
You don't notice it as a shovel comes crashing into maybe the back of your head. The back of your head. For 3 points of damage as you are flopped with a shovel. And you two spin around, I assume,
yeah.
and see 5 men, two holding pitchforks, 3 holding shovels,
This is the
staring at you. It's your turn.
I brought my dice back out.
It's your
My real
turn.
dice. I know I can't use them, but I just wanted to
Your
like
turn.
bring them out.
It's your turn.
There are 5 men now standing between you and that.
You and the exit.
The
Oh
exit.
no! This is like we're going down with this town, okay? Okay, like this is the time the natural 20's coming.
What are
okay?
you
This is the
doing? Are
natural
you punching? What are you doing?
This is the end.
What the hell?
I mean, like this is insane, right? Like this isn't like the sheer odds of all this.
Okay, say versus death. You need a 14 or higher.
So what were you trying to do though?
I was gonna hit someone with a shovel, okay?
Oh, that's negative fucking
3,
2.
-3. Yeah.
My bad. I didn't know if the 0 counted.
Oh, of course.
You
I
pass.
passed, and do I end
You
up
don't,
hitting
lose,
him?
you don't lose your shovel. No.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's so much fun, man.
What do you do, Momo?
Can I like scoop up some of the blood from what's his
What?
face? Smear it all over my face and say, "Bathe in the blood."
You
Swoop
cover
one of them
you
in.
mat your fur with blood,
Yes.
considering you
Trying
have
to
a furry.
intimidate them in a bit.
It's very uncomfortable. Imagining your hair, you just put mud on your hair, right? That's the equivalent of what you just did. And what do you do?
I just swing the sickle at
Okay.
the closest man.
You swing the sickle. Give me a roll to hit.
Oh,
I mean, like,
All right.
Dirty. This is insane, right? This isn't just me at this point.
The first one comes up with a shovel. He misses with a -2. Don't worry, none of them are proficient in shovel.
okay.
Although one's proficient in pitchfork, just for the fun of it.
That is what right?
Oh
He's
my
used that pitchfork
God.
every day of his life.
So this is
He
two
was
people can fight
old
in this
enough.
doorway, just to be clear. No more.
Okay.
One does hit you.
Well,
Puss.
goodbye.
For 1 point of damage with a
Oh, okay,
pitchfork.
thank
Stabbing into you. Oh wait, no, this isn't the one that's proficient in pitchfork. Never mind, you don't take that.
Oh, thank
I forgot about the -3. He rolled a 12. So yeah, I'll remind myself of the -3. Don't worry. Every time I say it's a hit.
Okay.
What do you guys do?
Do something.
I need fight music. This is
Okay, so
could be the death.
Todd's dead, right?
It does take like
No, Todd.
at least.
Todd is not. It's Brad is
It
dead.
takes more
Right,
than
so
one
Brad.
round to reanimate a zombie.
Oh, okay. Well, in the
Might
doorway,
be worth it, but I don't know. You
In the
can
doorway-
reanimate 8 a day.
you know, I completely forgot I had.
What?
That's pretty damn great if I do say so myself.
Rat call?
Yes, rat call. Mhm.
That's not bad.
right.
It takes at
Pretty-
least one
pretty-
person out for an HP. Probably. If they don't beat it.
Yeah, well, I summoned rat call to start killing, to like kind of kill the guys in the back. You know what I mean?
So
Like,
just
in the
want
back of the door.
any particular weapon? I know they're similar. You have a man with a shovel and a pitchfork in the front, and then another 3 men, one with a pitchfork and 2 with a shovel.
Yeah, can I do multiple rat calls?
Not at once.
Okay, cool. Well, I do rat call. I do the guy in the back.
So like you can do a rat call next turn, but
Okay,
so you lose an HP, so take off a health.
I did that.
What HP are you at right now? Just to be clear,
4.
4. And are you at 2, Momo? Momo? Sonny. Okay, I'll ask him in a minute. So you take it and you rat call him. You get a save versus spell? I believe he does.
Is that really a spell?
It's a spell.
I'm being serious. Like, I wasn't joking. Like, seems weird.
Okay. He does not pass his save versus spell, as he is a peasant, and even with a 16, that is not good enough. Actually, for fighters at level 3, I don't think that's good. Or level 1 to 3, that's not good enough. So you rat call him, and a swarm of rats appears that will attack him next turn. He looks terrified. Did you say the pitchfork guy?
Yeah.
All right.
Wait, was he in the front or the back?
He was in the back. You said
Yeah,
in the
so that
back.
pitchfork
Okay.
guy.
There was one pitchfork guy in the front, but you said in the back, so I just went with him.
Because we said pitchfork, I was like, wait, is he in the front? To make sure.
How about that? I'm back.
I rat called.
It's the wrong dice. He did rat
So you
call.
got a rat?
He has a swarm of rats attacking
Okay.
Jim. You do notice Todd's one of the ones in the front, staring awfully upset at his dying husband.
Uh-oh. And I just rubbed his blood all over my face.
Yes. It's your turn, Momo.
I'm gonna swing at Todd then. Is he in the doorway?
He is in the doorway, yes. He's holding a shovel.
Oh, that's not good.
All right. That is not a hit against Todd. You miss with your sickle, and they all go. 2 of them go to attack you. They hit Momo with a natural 20, critically him. And
Goodbye.
they miss Azlan. You take 2 points of damage, Momo. Momo?
You're saying he's sitting at. Wait, did he get hit before?
I don't think so. I think he never upgraded his HP.
When we upgraded his HP?
I also think he's gone.
What? I'm here.
What is your HP at? I don't think you were at 2.
I'm at 2. Remember, I got hit
Did you?
in the back of the head with a shovel.
You took
Doing
3.
damage. I was at 5.
You're at 6. How are you at 5?
You told us
we
to
never
take 5.
rested for that other night. We stopped right at day 5 because the kid in this.
You didn't, did you? You took off immediately. Wow, that's
Yeah, we
not
did.
good. I think you go down, don't you?
How much did I take?
You got criticals for 2.
For what?
2 damage.
Well, then yeah, I'm down.
It's disappointing. All right. It'll circle around your guys' turn again, though. And out from under one of the huts, a swarm of rat just, like, flushes towards that guy in the back. Do not have control over this. You want to roll the damage or to roll the hit? Just give me a roll to hit, and then you can do damage.
Wait, roll to hit.
Yes.
It doesn't roll to hit? Wait, hold on.
But rats have to roll.
Yes, they have to
everything
roll.
does.
Oh. I didn't
It's
realize
not.
that.
It's not auto damage, but if you hit,
Can you roll for me, actually?
Okay.
Who?
They roll a 2 and miss.
Okay. Well, I'll go do my attack.
Okay. It is.
Wait, I'm saying, can I have multiple swarms at once?
Yes. You just can't
Oh,
do
I
it in the
can't?
same round. Yeah.
Okay. Well, I can't. I tried to. One of the guys in the doorway, I should have summoned a zombie. Like, if they miss me, I have another ally with 20 health and 18 strength.
It's gonna be a while to summon a zombie. You can
Like,
summon
what,
8
one
a
round?
day in terms of ritual. No, it's a long time. It's not like a process. It's a ritual.
Oh, okay. So, like, more than 10 or something.
Mm-hmm. I haven't determined like an exact amount of time, but you can do 8 a day before getting exhausted.
Cool. Well, I guess I just take a swipe at one of the guys on the door.
Okay. No second rat call?
If I do that, I'd be sitting at 3. You know what? Screw it. Second rat call.
Okay. Don't let me dissuade you. Do what you...
Like, I'm just saying, like, it's just... I'm just thinking, like, my odds of hitting them one way versus hitting them another way, it just seems like there's... Yeah,
Okay.
it's the whole thing.
Well, you're rolling at -2 with the shovel if you do that. It's
But only minus
improvised.
2 with the shovel.
-3.
Oh, okay, yeah. So, I can't roll I can't roll a d20 without getting it below a 6, so there's no point.
So what do you do?
What do you mean? This is rat call.
You did another rat call? On who?
Yeah. Guys in the front this time.
Front ones? Okay. You do a rat call, you lose an HP. They fail their saving throw as expected as peasants. Was it Todd or the guy next to him? So pitchfork or shovel? Shovel's Todd.
Fork.
Okay. A swarm of rats flows in, and they look angry. As one goes to attack you and misses, the other hits for 1 point of damage with the shovel, banging you in the chest with it. And the rats come on your turn. Do you want me to roll for them, or do you?
I'll roll this time, I
Okay.
guess.
2 d20s. That's a miss.
Let's say the ones at the back miss. Let's see where I summon them in.
That's a hit.
Nice.
D3 damage against Todd. You kill him. You see the rats bite into his legs. Eventually, they swarm up his body, and you just see them go into like his orifices, like his mouth, mostly his mouth, and they just begin to devour him in front of you.
Okay. Well, well, I'm gonna hit the next guy with my shovel. Actually, if I pick up the sickle, how long will that take me to actually?
You can just pick it up and hit with it.
Okay, how much damage is do you know the difference in damage, or is it the same?
It's more. It's 1d4, where the shovel will be 1d3.
All right, cool. I pick up the sickle and I use that.
Okay.
I miss.
You do miss, unfortunately, with the -3.
Yeah.
The guy in front of you goes to attack you. 2 guys in the back are now attacking the rats. The guy
they have
attacking
an AC
you
of 10.
misses.
Is the campaign over?
No, not as of yet.
Okay.
They have an AC of 10?
Yes.
Oh, God. Only 1 hits. 2 points of damage. They disperse at 10, and they flee at 5. Right?
They flee at 5, so
they've-
they're still...
So they've taken 2 damage. Let me just write that down.
Could you give me a token so I can just use that from now on? Just keep track.
I'm keeping track of the rats. They're at 8. Don't worry.
Does it roll around to their turn? Oh no, that was their turn.
Mm-hmm. They attacked
Yeah.
the rats and missed you. So there's four left. One's being attacked by rats.
So one's dead. The other, let's say the other guy in the back is the swarm that was on Todd moves to that guy and starts attacking him.
No, it's the same swarm. That's because he was getting attacked by a separate swarm, right?
No, you said there was 4 guys in the doorway, right?
So the rats only attack the person if you read the spell that you cast it on. It doesn't switch.
Oh, it doesn't switch.
Yeah, it doesn't like switch to new people. So they'll kill that person and then flee. Right? They're attacking the one that's attacking the guy in the back that hasn't hit him yet, right? So pitchfork guy in the back's being attacked and he's desperately trying to like fight off the rats. They're all fighting at the rats right now in the back. There's one guy in the doorway still out of the 4 people. So one guy's getting attacked by rats in the back. His 2 friends are trying to help him.
One's dead, two attacking. One's dead, 2 attacking rats, and one's in the door
Mhm.
attacking rats. So yeah, while they're attacking rats, I hit the guy in the doorway.
Okay. He's still attacking you though, just to be clear.
Okay, cool.
He's engaged with you. He just hasn't hit. Recently.
And it's a hit.
That's a hit, yes, with the 13. You're using the sickle for its 1d4 plus 1.
3.
You do 3 damage. Let's hope he rolls low on his HP. He has 1 HP. You slice his throat open. Unless
2
this
guys
was
left.
his
Nice.
HP, but I'll just say that wasn't because I don't know if it
Actually,
was.
hold on. I didn't roll this round for. Did I roll for their attack as well?
You didn't roll for the rats.
Oh, let's roll for the other rat's attack.
Mm-hmm. Okay. That is a hit with the rats for a D3. Let's see how much HP this guy has. If you roll a 2, he dies. He does not die. Is a 1. It is their turn once again. They all 3 try to kill these rats.
Wait, all 3? There's 5 in the doorway?
No,
Yeah,
there was 5, right?
I thought there was 4.
Then you killed 1. Now you've killed another. Now there's 3, all outside, not in the doorway. Right, they're outside the doorway, attacking the rats. Which they do 3 damage to, causing them to go to 5. So the rats will now start to flee. What do you do? It is your turn.
Another. How long will it take them to flee? Like a full round, or is it just gone?
They'll just
now?
dip. They'll dip as soon as they can on your turn. So if it's your turn, they're fleeing now.
Cool.
They're running from that guy with the pitchfork.
So I hit one of the other another guy.
Mm-hmm. It's a 13. That's a 10. You hit him. So you do 2 damage. Are you hitting a new person or the same?
I said I hit a guy. I just. Let's just say it's the same. Can it be the same guy to kill him?
The rat guy? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, you end up sickling the rat guy in the back of the head as he's looking at the rats flee. The 2 guys turn to you. Anger and sadness and fear. They do outnumber you, so they do not flee, unfortunately, in that morale check.
Shit. I was hoping they failed their morale check.
1 hits you for a point of damage. The other misses.
What are you at? Oh my god.
1.
Just to be clear, that was a shovel, so he couldn't have rolled higher than a 3.
Okay.
The pitchfork misses you. Sorry, no, there's only shovels, aren't there? Yeah, that you just killed the last pitchfork. There's only shovels.
The guy who hit me. The guy who hit me, I hit him with.
Nope.
Yep, continue.
Well,
They both
that was
miss.
a good run. Oh, thank
Thank
God.
God.
4 and a 6, which is brought lower.
Well,
Okay, this is beginning to be a sad fight.
This is it.
indeed.
It's an even sadder fight, actually.
Well, that's how my story ends. Being
That's how
killed
both
by
of our stories end.
villagers.
Because I don't. They wouldn't take us alive at that point, you know.
Well, yeah, these 2 guys are like half the men of the village have been fucking murdered by this monkey and demon. And we have to protect the women and children at all costs. I feel like you died and Dirty's just
Trying to finagle it.
or he's just waiting to tell us.
If we stayed for one more day, I would have stayed up.
You get hit with a shovel in the head, falling unconscious.
He didn't say dead. Technically, I'm not dead either, unless someone decided to like stab me while I was down. We're both just unconscious again.
This is a difficult situation.
Azlan, baby.
Can I get a charisma check from the both of you?
Yeah. What is my charisma?
See if God helps me.
Oh, it's a. Ooh. No, nope.
Thank God.
Well,
Okay. You two awaken. It's dark. You can't really see. You reach your hands around and you feel like bars. First off, like metal bars. Otherwise, you feel around and you feel like dirt. And you look over and you see there's a window and you see stars in the sky. But it's angled up, so you have to like look up at it. And you can't really reach the window at all. Other than that, you're at 1 HP in the dark. You can't really see much. Wait, you have infravision. Yeah, you're in a cell. You're in a cell underground.
Underground? Oh, so we're in a different town now.
You see a table outside the cell. You see a man kind of like sleeping in a chair with a deck of cards on the table. Looks like he's playing solitaire. Yeah, you're completely naked.
Oh.
And I never rolled for that.
Yeah, same here.
What? Jesus Christ. Anyway, not sure where you are. Do you guys have time to continue, or should we end here?
I have time.
You have time? Okay.
Yeah.
What do you do?
I guess I'm like still okay. Azlan, where are we? Are you here? Hello? Like I try to whisper out.
Okay, so I tell him.
Shh. Jesus.
The baby wakes up the guard. They start stabbing me. Oh God.
But
yeah.
What do you do?
You mute.
Nahom?
He got a 15.
What was that for?
Penis size.
Oh.
It's a 3.
All right. Anyway,
okay, that's not that bad, but
okay.
I keep fumbling around in the dark because I can't see.
I whisper to him and tell him that there's a guard here. We're in a prison. Can you pick the locks around on
you
the
don't.
thing?
There's nothing to improvise with here.
Yeah.
His nails?
What do you?
Okay. Do you rip off his fingernails?
I mean, like monkey.
Yeah,
I don't know.
dude, okay, so
They're not lockpicks. You'd have to like rip them off and finagle them to make them operational.
Okay, cool.
Also, if I did that, then I'd also have to fucking roll a what's it fucking less than 15 on a D100.
You'd have to roll
like
a
15 or
5.
less. Yeah, actually a 5. Yeah.
Okay. Well, okay. So I don't want to wake up. I tell him there's a guard here. I don't want to wake him up, but we need to find someone to get out of here.
I mean, do you have any of your fancy spells, rituals to fucking get us out of here?
No, what?
So far, it's been a pretty bullshit.
I have to agree, but I don't have anything.
Well, I have nothing. Please stripped us. I'm not gonna use my nails. I'd fucking scream out in pain if I did that. Wake him up anyway.
What do I have? Hold on. Zombie soul reaps, spirit eye, rat call. I die if I use rat call.
This class mostly revolves around raising undead.
Yes, of course. And I didn't bring my undead with. Problem I did. The big dumb made a dumb poo-poo brain. So yeah. So what I do is I guess we have to pretend we're still unconscious or something until the next time he comes in. And then I can soul drain him if he gets too close.
Or oh no, because I don't think we could trick him into the whole like, oh my god, he's sick. Please.
No,
help."
no, no, yeah, we have to wait till he just comes in here to go. I don't know, kick us awake or something.
And we could always get some rest and heal up our bruises and just get relax, hopefully as best we can.
Okay, let's go back to sleep.
Prison. Yeah, I guess we'll just fucking try to get some sleep.
Okay, you try and
Heal
get
our
some
pride
sleep.
and our
So
wounds.
you're pretending to be asleep though, right? For some of it.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
Well, I actually sleep, kind of. Like, well, I pretend, I guess.
Okay. How long do you try and do this for?
An hour, 2 hours.
Oh, only 2 hours? Okay. You pretend to be asleep for 2 hours, or you go to sleep.
I guess I go to sleep.
But for how long? Like, do you guys plan to do this?
A couple hours, man.
So you just
We
go
were
to sleep for like a
Yeah, I
night
mean,
again. So you force yourself, or try and force yourself to go to sleep. It kind of works. You were in like unconsciousness, but you're kind of exhausted. It wasn't pleasant unconsciousness. Eventually you get to sleep and wake up again. You can have 2 HP now, but you're not going to be able to sleep again.
Okay, so I look up. Is he still there?
A different guy.
Is he awake this time?
I'm just sitting there. Young man has a spear next to him on the table.
Does he have any sigils or anything like that on him?
It's got a tabard.
I'm gonna cough.
Hmm?
That was,
You
I'm gonna
cough?
cough.
You just like cough?
And like I keep my eyes closed, but like like a sleep cough, I don't know, something.
Okay. You
Do I
cough?
hear any movement? Yeah.
No.
Shit. A rat call would make too much noise. Just-
anything would make too much noise at this point. I
Fuck it.
guess.
I bite what squirt. I bite my cheek until blood comes.
Okay.
Like, sorry, I don't know if I cough blood without. He wouldn't care. I'm a monster. I just realized that.
Yeah.
You probably
you
think you
care?
do that normally, just on purpose.
If I'm a human, they might check on me. Like if I'm a monster, they'll be like, I don't give a shit. Could just be his acid or something. You know what I mean? Oh my god.
Okay.
Hello.
You say hello.
I just look around. I guess.
Okay.
So
Look around. The card doesn't seem to notice you. He's kind of like staring off into space. He seems to be playing with the cards that the guy before him was.
I'm just gonna, if we can wait till night, let's wait till night then. I guess. Not
How-
sleep.
do
Just,
you-
just like wait till night.
Do you just stand there?
Are we standing?
No, do you just like sit there? Like, do you just lay down? Do you pretend to be asleep? Do you pretend to not move?
Yeah, I just pretend to be asleep. I guess like until
Okay.
until like the next guard shift.
yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Eventually, you see a changing of the guard. This time it's a woman. She has leather armor, a spear, just like the other guy, a tabard. She walks in, sits down, starts playing with solitaire cards. Seems to be a trend.
Is it nighttime?
Yeah.
Okay. So I kind of like rustle my chains a bit and just like pretend I'm still sleeping.
Are we chained?
Yes.
She doesn't notice you.
She's sleeping. Okay, so
No, she's just
I-
playing cards.
She doesn't care.
oh,
She's not
Fuck it.
acknowledging you, at least.
okay. We want to announce ourselves?
I mean, what?
Like I mean, like I literally do not know like any other like situation where I can like. At this point, I've gone a day and a half without food, so.
In
Or
water.
water.
You're not even sure that's how long you've been without food or water. You feel more thirsty
Yeah.
right now.
Jesus.
So I whispered to Sunny, should we announce ourselves? Like just
I mean,
no.
fuck it. I don't know.
Yeah.
Man. Like what? Yeah. Just be like, hey.
Hello. Just
She peeks her head up and kind of like her eyes go wide. You're
Hi.
awake and you speak.
oh, of course I speak.
Speak the common tongue.
Well, why wouldn't we? We're not
Monsters.
savages. No, we're not.
Demons.
You're a monster.
What portal did you come from? Where is the portal to the
Portal?
demon realm?
I mean, I guess you could call it a portal, but I don't think she'd, enjoy that.
There's much worse beings than me out there. If you scratch my back, I can scratch yours. Maybe you can get promoted out
She
of...
winches and then begins to walk away.
Use his nose. It's very comfortable.
Eventually, you hear a door open after probably 20 minutes, and you hear footsteps of multiple people.
Screw it, yeah.
In walks a elderly woman around the age of 8 with that woman who was there before, along with a robed man with a strange pointy hat. It's got purple robes, looks probably
what a dandy.
20, 23, somewhere around that age. Very young. He has a nice book on his belt. And then behind them is another woman who is like 6'2", wearing plate mail and has a long sword on her side. All walking in with this guard. The old woman looks at you, gray, old hair, wrinkles all over her face. She's very fine clothed and goes, "Hello."
Hi.
Let's say, yeah, you talk to her.
You are the demons that are plaguing my land?
Demons?
Whatever. If we can find a portal back or something, like a portal somewhere, that's literally just fine with me. And get them into a situation where we can yeah, I guess so.
We discovered your lair.
Lair?
Oh my god, they found the cultists.
Mausoleum. Are there any more of you?
I kind of look at you and be like,
well, there's no one else in this cell, so I guess not.
Well, I am Baroness Guildhard. Do you know where you are?
Baroness
Guildhard. I don't know, Shiphold?
No. You're in Char.
Oh, this Shiphold.
Oh.
This is my barony. I heard a story about you.
What would that be?
That you were in town a few days ago and got roughed up by some of the boys.
Yeah, may or may not be true.
Real nice townsfolk.
That makes me think you're insignificant.
So what are you gonna do with us then? If we're
insignificant?
We'll send someone in here and we can find that out.
What we found in your home was of interest to me.
Interest?
Yes. My cleric and my wizard tell me the creature that was there was a human once.
And
it now is undead.
I mean, you saw the altar outside of the lair, right?
Undead.
Could you that works. Make more?
I smile. Absolutely. But first, I'll need you to let me go.
No, that's not how this is going to work.
I think she's trying to say that maybe we could work for her? Question mark?
You could be my servants. My servants, yes. Would be my proposal for your life. You owe me a blood debt here. You killed some of the peasants under my vassal. You killed some of the villagers of my other vassal as well, specifically the man, and I assume his son, and
he ran to the swamp.
his wife and
That
his
wasn't
daughter. You ambushed their caravan. There's no need to hide it.
Wait, caravan.
Caravan. Yes.
I'm gonna. You have a lizard man problem in the swamp. We got
Please
attacked by one too.
don't be jest with me. We know what happened.
Oh, no. I would love to take credit, to be honest. But no, that part was actually Lizard Man.
Your jest is unappreciated here.
Okay, we'll stop jesting. Sorry.
So, here's how this is going to work. You are going to do everything I order you to do. And if not, you'll die.
You know what? I'm
Do you know
perfectly
how
happy with
I
that.
know you'll die?
How do you know that?
She gestures a hand. And the wizard, from under his robes, pulls 2 collars. Because of these.
Let's do.
If you don't receive the antidote to the metal, she kind of clinks against the collar with a small, like, scepter. It's like a brass scepter. It's nothing impressive. If you also notice the wizard's wearing gloves, don't receive the antidote every 24 hours to the poisonous metal that sits here in these collars, you will die. And I am the only one that knows where the antidote is. Understand?
Okay.
I understand, but first I need 2 things. Tell me, you to tell me what I need to do, and something to drink.
She throws the collars on the ground in front of you.
Wait, or does the wizard
Through the
have gloves
bars.
on?
Oh, he does. Yeah, sorry. He does.
I kind of shake my hands like they're restrained.
They're not restrained.
No, to say we weren't restrained. We're gonna.
Just in a cell.
Oh,
I pick up mine and go, "What the fuck ever," and put it on.
Okay, they gesture for you to like come up to the gate so they can lock it on you. There's a locking mechanism.
I go
They
to
lock
the
it on
do
you,
it.
Momo.
sure,
Azlan?
I do the same.
It's
Okay.
better than being dead.
You get locked as well. And she goes, now, on to my desires. And that's where we're going to end the session.
Shit.